our collective, our group of motherfuckers doing creative shit, man.
Yes, coming together for
Evan know more about cameras than me now.
Yeah.
This is crazy. Nigga adjusting the white balance and shit. I'm like, oh.
The growth.
I just look at him like, I don't even know. Evan got to do it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I'd be with the tech. I'd be like, y'all can do it.
Hell yeah, yo.
Technically impaired.
Hell yeah. What a week we had this week, yo. Been very busy. The month of February is almost over.
Yeah, it's the last day of Black History Month. That's
oh
crazy.
my God.
It definitely.
Last day of Black History Month.
Shouts out to all my people out there.
You know what I'm saying?
My everlasting people.
Black Future Month. I went to the Bulls game earlier this week, and they were doing like the Black History halftime show and shit. They had the HBCU out there. They would do it. The step team was out there doing their shit.
Period.
Doing all of that shit.
Did you get emotional?
Hell no.
Oh.
But
sometimes that
no, I mean, look, I was
have the little like.
I was emotional because I was at the game with my granny for real. You know, I was feeling down. I was feeling down that day. Like she definitely lifted my spirit. So that's why I was feeling happy I was in that bitch. But they was doing the HBCU thing. And I told my grandma, I was like, this is what my mama wanted me to go to.
Yeah, the Black college experience. Wow.
I was like, gee, see nowadays, like now that the world is a little bit more soft, there's a little more caring about people's feelings and shit. But like in 2008, I couldn't have survived. I barely got through the Black high school.
No, that ass.
I told her I barely got through the Black high school.
I feel like they wouldn't have accepted me. Like I wouldn't have got my acceptance letter. Like if you had to do like an interview or some shit, they'd be like, nah.
I remember it was one day in school, they had called all the Black students down to the auditorium. I'm like, what the fuck? How
do you call all the Black? Like, what is the announcement?
There wasn't no announcement. I was just in class, and they were like,
"Can we have all of the students of color?"
They said a list. They had them all. I was like, Perry. I was like, what I'm going down here for?
Oh gosh, not the list.
I'll go down there. They was like, we just want to let y'all know about the historical Black colleges. I'm like, shit. So y'all niggas can make fun of me for 4 more years?
Fuck no.
But like now I feel like it's a little different. Like now, if I was a kid now, I would definitely go to a HBCU. And because I understand more about what it is. And like, for what I was thinking, I was just like, oh, it's a bunch of niggas that's about to make fun of me for my girl pants and Toms.
Yeah, and then they would have. Which is like, whatever.
I think it's different now though. I feel like the world is a lot more tolerant now of like different shit, especially Black people. Cause like in 2009, 2007, boy.
Yeah, no, I feel that.
Niggas would have been on it. They'd be like, oh, now I'm finna get his ass.
I just feel like it still would be like such a hard thing with like acceptance and shit like that, and wanting to like match up to your peers, like all the sorority stuff, like all of that. And it's like, if you have like this like togetherness, like if I stayed in sports or something, I feel like I would have at least been open to the opportunity to go to like a Black college. Because if I felt like I was good at the sport, I'd be like, okay, I have like some kind of skill to like keep me here. Even if they made fun of me because I'm like different, they'd be like, well, you're really good at
that's the thing. I don't know if we different no more. I feel like it's hella like all Black kids now. In all respects, for real.
Well, yeah, I'm talking about when we were.
Oh, when we was kids, though, yo.
Yeah, for sure. Now, yeah, what? Motherfuckers literally embrace all that shit now.
I would definitely go to a Black school now.
Yeah,
hell yeah,
for sure.
Back then, though, they would have been on my ass, boy.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's finally to warm back up, man.
Oh my God.
I forgot it was Black History Month when I said this. I'm like, I'm glad ghetto ass February is over with.
I had to repeat it.
Cause it was cold, boy. The day was in the 60s. Niggas was on the deck.
Yeah, it's been really nice. Like you can hear the birds. You can see that the sun is still up at 5. Like it's not dark.
Niggas wanna get back on the court, boy. Playground basketball finna start again for your boy. So y'all know where to find me at.
Yeah, I love when the weather breaks like this. Like
hell yeah, and I'm finna get this dog. I'm getting a dog next week. So I'm finna be outside walking my boy.
Cute. Hell yeah, man. Perfect timing too. You don't have to deal with having to take the dog on walks when it's winter time. It's -2. At least you got some time and you can go through summer.
Yeah, right.
And do all that.
I'm gonna be like, boy, go out here, pee real quick, but I'm going this side. I might still be in the dough.
Right, for real. It's cracked. You just hang on to the leash. Like, go ahead and do it.
But I'm excited to become a pet owner, yo. Bailey's been a pet owner all since I've known you. You've been a pet owner for real.
Yeah, shouts out to Opal. Some of y'all, a lot of y'all know. Yeah,
I've face value kitty, but she usually meowing on this bitch.
Right, she just gonna hop out of somewhere. She loves sitting in the studio like she finna make some.
But yeah, I'm excited, yo. Like I was telling you, like I acquired this puppy from my cousin, and when I was thinking about if I was gonna take it or not, I was telling Bailey that like the added responsibility of having a pet is really just gonna make me a better person for real.
Yeah,
and make you more like I shouldn't be always running from responsibility.
No, I feel that.
You feel me?
Yeah, absolutely. It gives you something to care about more than yourself. Like, something that you have to care about. Like, it's going to need you. Yeah. It's nice to have that just built in, like your companion, your fur baby. Because,
like, instantly I was thinking about things I can't do no more now that I got the puppy. And I'm just like, well, I can't be staying out super late. Yeah. And then I thought, I don't even do that now.
Facts.
I would just be trading the love and the affection of this dog for years to come for the option to be loud if I wanted to. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and that's not right. That's not the life I want to lead.
No, I feel you. It just makes you prioritize things, and it's all good, man. We're grown, bro. Like, I already feel like the party might be over. Just like Young Lean said.
On my soul, for real.
The party might just be over. But he was talking about having kids, settle down, having kids and all that shit.
But
I understand pumping the brakes.
So he wasn't lying, though. But he was not lying, though. Young Lean, he did an interview with the Subway dudes. Speaking of them Subway dudes, bro, how y'all left me hanging, dog? The Subway take dudes, that's what he did the interview with, man. They was supposed to fuck with the boy when they was in Chicago.
Oh, I didn't even know that they were.
Yeah, Noel linked me with them. And they was for the fuck with, and they ain't hit me back. Come on, man.
Will they clip it onto like a venture card?
Yeah, you know what they when they be sitting there talking.
Well, did they do venture?
Yeah, for Chicago they did. Yeah.
Okay. I didn't realize they did it.
All I know, I'm waiting for the response. I'm getting my takes together. And next thing I know, I look on the internet, I'm like, what? They got a venture card. They in Chicago. They ain't even hit me up. Next time, bro, holla at me, Joe.
Yeah.
But yeah, they had Lean on there, and Lean was like, he was like all the drugs, the party, and the drinking. Like, we need to bring back the basics, G. Niggas having girlfriends, niggas settling down, niggas building families, because that's what's really gonna grow the community and grow the happiness in your life for real. It's like all the other shit is for the birds at this point for real. Because like Lean in his 30s, he got to be in his 30s now.
That's what I was saying. You start growing out of it, whatever. You just start you start calming yourself. So it makes sense. Like, yeah, you're getting a dog at this time. Like, you'll be able to prioritize it better, especially now because we're just grown now. Like, you just know better. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing you haven't seen already type shit.
Yeah, that be the thing though. Because when I was a kid, like I was trying to live to the edge and see the most I could see.
Yeah.
And at this point, like I be trying to do that now, and it just every single time ends up blunt, ends up boring. I know fucking myself up. I'm like, gee, I don't even feel like going out like that no more. Like, I remember when this podcast started, that was the thing. We did the podcast. We went and got fucked up afterwards, for real.
Yeah.
We ain't did that in years now.
I just be fucking tired. Listen, I am a sleepy ass bitch, bro. Like, all that shit be like catching up. Like, I know, like, even before we even go somewhere, I'm like ready to just be like sit.
Yeah,
and stay where I'm at, actually.
And ain't nothing wrong with getting your beauty sleep for real, because that's why a lot of motherfuckers be out here looking like skeletons.
For
real, I started looking like a skeleton. Well, that's why I was like, I need to start taking better care of myself. I'm gonna end up looking like a skeleton out here, boy. It's been mad nights. I ain't had nothing to drink but beers all night, for real. I ain't drank no water today. That's all crazy. I drank today was pop and beers.
That's crazy. Yeah, you should definitely drink some water during the day.
Then I'll be like, damn. Then I'll be wondering why I don't feel like doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
for sure.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, better. I'm trying to be on that now. Now that spring is out, I'm trying to get outside, get active. Yeah. I'm trying to just be a better person. Like I said, responsibility turns you into a better person, for real.
Yeah, you got to take care of yourself, for real. Motherfuckers out here, like, life is so short and fleeting. I know it sounds so corny and like like typical to like say or whatever, but it's so true. You got to take care of yourself.
But that's what Young Lean was saying in that interview. How you said this sounds so corny. Why is that corny? That's not corny. Let's make that not corny for real.
Absolutely. Like normalize that shit. But people like, I don't know.
So like after today, we not prefacing it with that's corny or like I know prefacing. Oh, whatever. Yeah, we not doing that no more. Like we only pumping positive shit. Pumping it like it, pumping it how I think it's cool. And not like downplaying it. You feel me?
Yeah. Cause life is short, man. R.I.P. Michelle, what's her last name?
Michelle Trachtenberg, man. The love of my life, man. R.I.P. I cannot believe that. That shit hurt me for real.
Harriet the motherfucking spy.
I had to go outside.
All of everyone that's in our generation, I feel like has seen Harriet the Spy.
Hell yeah, Harriet the Spy.
Like that's probably the one. I don't know.
I mean, that's what you're doing for. I mean, Harriet the Spy was when I first met her, brought her into my life
for sure.
But then
Buffy, the vampire.
She wasn't on Buffy.
She was.
She was in Buffy.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know she was in Buffy. For real.
I'm almost positive she was in Buffy.
I know from Gossip. I used to watch Gossip Girl.
Facts.
Weeds. Oh my God, and Weeds. I used to love that woman for real. Hella movies. I'm trying to think of other movies. I can't even think of them off the top of my head. But R.I.P. Michelle Trachtenberg. That's crazy. Like,
yeah, she was 39.
39 is crazy.
Yeah, but I guess she had a liver transplant. I guess she was having complications with it, so that sucks.
But that's what I'm saying, G. Like, so we gotta start taking better care of ourselves because like it could happen like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you think
is so young.
How you think your liver get loud? You know what I'm saying?
For sure. I mean, no speculations though. We don't know if she was
speculation,
bogus
but I don't know if she was bogus, but I just know that like liver is drinking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I definitely feel you.
And like, I can't say that I wouldn't be doing the same thing if I was in her position. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I was young and lit, I probably been doing the same shit.
Yeah, for sure. And how weird.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
And then you know how they say celebrity does come in 3. R.I.P. Gene Hackman 2.
Yeah, that was so crazy, man. Just like I was saying before we started the pod, me and Evan, the last time we saw a Gene Hackman movie, we literally like, oh my gosh, like how old is Gene Hackman? This man has been an old man in every movie that I've ever seen him in my entire life. He's had gray hair and always played like an older guy. And it's just like, damn, he's like lived forever. This like that shit said 95. Like we had to Google check when we were watching the movie to see, like we were thinking like, is he still alive? And it's, you know, it showed that he was, but it's like, damn, 95 is crazy.
Yeah, yo.
I don't know if it sounds so morbid, but like, gosh, that's a long time. Like, yeah. I don't know about all that. 95, and now they're saying it's all sus because like he passed with his wife and one of the dogs. And they said he might have been gone for like 10 days.
Damn.
And then they said pills are like found and that's put into evidence or whatever. They didn't say that it was suspicious, but they like are taking that into consideration. I'm just like,
that's what I'll be worried about because I live alone and shit. I'm just like, if something happened to me up in here, how long is it gonna be till? Well, my mama could be on the phone. It'd have been days I'd have been asleep. And my mama didn't put out a search party for me for real. I'm like, Mom was asleep. I talked to you last night.
Oh, I feel you. At least somebody's trying to make sure that you're good.
At least like, for real, because it can be like that. Like a lot of motherfuckers pass in their crib and then like you won't hear about it for a week.
No, for sure. That's so sad. Oh my gosh.
So R.I.P. yo, like big fans of both of their works, man. Like
for sure.
I really felt something. I had to go outside and smoke the vape for real. I was like, damn, that's crazy for real, but. Shit. Then like I said, this month done been a rough month for us. Not a rough month for us, but very, very, very busy for real.
Yeah, thank you to everyone who came out to all of the events that we had all February.
Yeah.
We felt the love and the support.
Yeah, Sunday we did A-Matic Logan's Paradox 3 release at Levi's. That shit was fire. Thank you to everybody that came through.
Yes.
And everybody that came through and got some jeans and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you to Levi's.
It was a great turnout for real. Like I talking to Nora. Shout out Nora too that be helping us put these things together. And she was like, yeah, that was one of the most packed ones we ever had for real. Like and Logan really did put out a whole performance for real. This nigga had decals on the window. He had artwork up there. He played an acoustic set. It was fire. It's powerful. I felt a lot of the shit that he was saying for real. Like recently, like he been on some super positive shit, and I love to see it for real. Like, and I love helping somebody that's going take that opportunity and do something positive with it.
Yeah, facts. Absolutely. Absolutely. And then you guys did your release for Elephant in the Room.
Hell yeah.
And Other Negro Spirituals at the Empty Bottle on Monday. And that was a great time, dude.
Hell yeah. Shout out to everybody that came through. Yeah, me and J.A. Grams put out a project called Elephant in the Room and Other Negro Spirituals. It's out right now on all streaming. But if you go, hit the link in my bio, hit the link on the website. If you purchase the album, we got a free bonus track on there featuring my boy Evan.
Period.
It's called Get Out. So go get that free bonus track and support the cause, man. But yeah, it was super fun. You know, that was my first headlining show.
Wow.
My first headlining show. Like, it was actually thick in there. We did our thing in there. People came out and supported. Shout out to Prophet. Shout out to Roy Kinsey. Both open for us, and they killed it for real. You already know how Roy coming in. Prophet is a up and coming. She dope as hell. Like, check, we gotta have her on the pod because I'll fuck with her music and shit.
Oh yeah. Man. And how do you feel about the release? How was the rollout? How was the feedback that you got?
It was
you
received
guys killed
good.
It. Period.
It was received good. We sold a bunch of CDs. By the way, we got shirts and CDs. We still got some left. They're gonna be up on the website soon. So like, go get you a shirt, get you a CD. I'll send the order. I'll come deliver it to you. Shit.
Period. Face value drop offs.
But yeah, man, it made me really happy, yo. Cause like I said, it was my first headlining show, and like I ain't never played a show that people was actually there to see me for real. I'm usually opening up for somebody and shit. Yeah. I was like, damn, people really came out to see us. That like really made me emotional for it. And and like low key, I was actually fucked up, and I told you later.
Yeah.
And I ain't want to say it.
Don't talk about it.
No, I'm gonna say it for real. I ain't want to say it while everybody was in good mood and shit. But like, I want to RIP to my boy Chuck Trizzy, man, because I found out the show. It just happened randomly like this. But the last time I saw Chuck was exactly 1 year up at the show for real. Like that was the last time I seen him, was exactly 1 year. And when I started thinking about it, I was like, damn, like, I wouldn't even have had this show if it wasn't for Chuck for real. Like the dude that put it together, that booked us at the Empty Bottle. Shout out my boy Cam. He's the dude that do Beloved Radio.
Okay.
I only know him through Chuck for real. You know what I'm saying? And then once I got there, the homie that was running the lights and the sound and all of that shit, that was running the show, was another homie I only know through Chuck for real. I'm just like, damn, like low key, he gave me my first headlining show. Crazy for real, yo.
Yeah, man.
Like after that, I started thinking about that shit. It was kind of fucking me up for real. So RIP to my boy, man.
For real. Long live Chuck Trash, man.
For real. But yeah, I mean, the reception for the project is really good, man. People saying they fuck with it. I feel like it's some of my best work yet. Shout out my boy J.A. Grams too, man, because like I love working with him because he really pushes my pen to the next level for real. Like we compliment each other in such a great way because
I was just about to say that.
because like when I'm writing with Jamal, like that little lamp bug that make me feel like I need to be hard on the track is gone for real. Like I don't feel like I have to be tough on the track at all for real. I could just say what I'm really feeling. For sure. And then that nigga is so good with words that I say something, he'd be like, you should say it like this. Say this word. I'm like, damn, you right, nigga.
Facts. Hell yeah. I love that.
And man, I do the same for him for real. Like I get him that little swag that he be needing. I'll be like, nigga, cause he good with words, I'm good with the flow. So I'll be like, say that shit like this. Da, 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 da. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
And like, yeah, and every single time, even on the production, G, like Jamal brought the samples. Jamal always the one that be like, I want to try to sample this. And he bring the sample and I'll flip that motherfucker and we got a hot beat.
Amazing. Yeah, you guys make some great music. If you guys haven't checked them out yet, Ick and Grims.
Ick and Grims. Ick and Grims is our new name. We got songs. Everything else prior to we put out has been J.A. Grims and Saint Icky, but we decided to like make this formal and to just do a whole new name for real. So you can check us, Ick and Grims, ICKENGRIMMS.
Period.
Yes, sir.
Very proud of you always, Perry. I've been watching Perry perform for mad long, and yeah, the turnout was great. And you're right, dude. Like you really are always opening or helping someone out with their event. So like that was nice for it to be like a thing where you're like, damn, these people really are here to see me. Like,
and thank y'all too, because I wouldn't have got it done without Evan and Bailey. G, like Bailey took hours off of work to come help me get those CDs done. Evan pulled up right after work. We had an assembly line in my crib going, rapping CDs and shit.
And then for you, dog.
Working the merch booths and everything, taking care of that, so I ain't got to worry about it. Like I said, like it wouldn't even happen if it weren't for y'all too, for real. So I thank y'all for real. The whole squad, yo.
You already know.
Like all of February. Thank you for everybody. Shout out my boy. Shout out my boy Bear Coon and Ewald that helped me. That put us on the wrestling event. Shout out Amatic Logan. Shout out Nora. Shout out Sensory Impact, my boy Julian, Archer Ballroom for that event.
Shout out Sean.
Shout out Sean for making the t-shirts. Shout out Empty Bottle for the shout out Roy Kenzie. Everybody, man.
Everybody.
The love, G. Ooh-wee, but it was quite a bud. I'm glad it's over with though, cause I'm for the chill into the spring.
Yeah, dude, we definitely jam packed a lot of, but like, you know, shout out to being black and being resilient, okay? Because we really jam packed a lot of shit into 28 days, bro. The shortest month, we decided to go the most crazy, but I'd like to think that it was pretty successful. We pulled it off, bro.
Very successful.
Yeah, man. So thank you guys for everything.
That was like the first song. That's not the first song I sang on, but Jamal was like, "You got to sing that shit." Like I think I sound crazy.
I love that song. You know, I love like a chopped and screwed voice. That's always like that shit always hypes me up.
Remember I was telling you that like it don't matter how good you get with vocals, you always gonna sound crazy to yourself singing. Like I listen to that shit and I be cringing for real. I ain't gonna lie.
Sounds really good.
Fuck you. Jamal said it sound good. You said it sound good. Fuck it. I'm gonna trust y'all for real. Cause I be listening. I be like,
I fucking love that.
But it was fun. It was definitely fun doing it for sure.
I'm glad that you guys came together and have this name now, because correct me if I'm wrong too, you guys opened up for Roy for his Levi's event, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was when I had like that moment where people were like stopping me after that event to ask what yours and Jamal's like, what was the name of the people who opened up for Roy? And I was just like, and it was just like a whole mouthful. Like I was like stuttering and trying to figure out how to like streamline them to your music. So I'm just glad that you guys have brought it all together, because now when that happens, I can now tell them exactly how to find your guys' music. So good for y'all, man.
Thank you.
Yes, I love it. And thank you guys again so much for all of your support, man. Because like the amount of, I was thinking about that, like the amount of people that like believe in like what we're doing, you know what I'm saying? Like it really helps everything like be all right and like work out. Like that's amazing.
I ain't gonna lie, I told you, but this time last year, niggas was saying like, can y'all even get 50 people in a room? Can y'all even do that? Nigga, we just did 4 events and everyone had over 100 people in there.
Jeez.
In 1 month, for real.
Period.
And next year, it's gonna be double that.
Clock that.
Hell yeah.
Clock it.
But shit, man, what I was gonna talk about next? Oh, today, National Don't Buy Shit Day.
It just
fuck the man. I ain't buying shit. I ain't bought shit all day. I ain't buying shit until tomorrow, for real.
Nah, I feel you.
And low key, yesterday I was trying to put, you know, the little bleach tablet you put in your toilet bowl, clean the toilet. I was trying to put my bleach tablet in the toilet bowl. I took the back of my toilet off, and I got the button toilet at the top. I like swung it over to put the top down on the thing and broke the shit off the bottom of the button, for real.
Damn. Strong ass.
it was so slight though. It just said, I saw that bitch flat. I was like, damn, I done broke my toilet, bro. Fucking around with this bleach tablet. And then I was like, damn, I gotta go get a new button tomorrow and put it on the toilet. And I woke up and I was like, oh, it's National Don't Buy Shit Day.
I guess it could just wait till tomorrow.
I've been reaching my arm in the bowl and pulling the thing every time I use the bathroom until tomorrow, because I want to make a point. Fuck the man. You know what I'm saying? And like, look, because my mama was the one that told me about it, and I said the same thing you said. I was like, so niggas gonna buy the shit tomorrow. But as I got to thinking about it more, it's less showing the billionaires and shit, the corporations, that it's less hurting them directly, because like everybody gonna go right back to Target tomorrow. I'm gonna go right to Home Depot when I wake up. and buy this shit for real. But it's more of the people, so we can see, like, if we all not did some shit, how much effect that we could have if we did it for a week, if we did it for a month. You know what I'm saying?
What are we gonna see though? Like, it's not like somebody's gonna be like, okay, cool, the numbers show. You know what I'm saying? Who's collecting the data? Who's gonna let us know what kind of effect it has?
I mean, that's why it's only the corporations, because like obviously like the representatives for the companies ain't gonna be like, we lost this much money because y'all did this. But you're gonna look at the stock market and shit. That's what's gonna truly tell how much money they made, how that went down. And I did see some shit on Instagram, like people working at Walmart was like, damn, ain't nobody in this bitch for real.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It just be feeling like Instagram activism.
I mean, it is, because that's what I was telling my mama. But I was like, it's not. But I was like, it's not hard for me not to buy nothing. Like
yeah,
low
I do
key,
it all the time.
Low key, like since I got this crib, since I got that new car, like my money done been tight. And like when I was thinking about getting all of these things, I was like, damn, how am I not gonna spend no money? But like since I did it, like I really been buckling down. Like I could really not spend that much money for real. Like I go grocery shopping once a month. I go big grocery shopping once a month, Costco and shit. I grab all my shit. I might go get some fruit at the Mexican market. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I don't be buying food out. The only time I buy food out is when we was busy as shit. Like last time I had to go to McDonald's and shit. But like if I'm at the crib, I just be chilling for real off my shit. Like I don't have to buy. I buy clothes when we do events. Levi's, I go got some shit. Like I don't have to participate in this bullshit that they parading around here. You know what I'm saying? I could be cool off what I need. And I think that's cool. I'm a minimalist. I'm trying to become more of a minimalist kind of guy too, for real. Like,
I mean, you know how I be feeling about consumerism. I usually talk about it during the holidays. That's what I'm saying. I'd be real quiet right now when people are they like pick this date, because like people are trying to do this, and I feel like the same kind of people, like whoever is doing it to like try to help show like that we can have an effect on things. I think that they were talking about the same thing around the holidays, and niggas didn't even like bat an eye because they were like, I have to participate in Christmas, which is insane as fuck.
Yeah, I ain't doing it. Christmas, I'm gonna get my nieces something.
But again, but you see what I mean though? Like, because like you like have to, like who cares? They're in respect, you know, I know you love them, but they're like babies. Who gives a fuck? They won't realize they you know, like they won't really clock the day, you know what I'm saying? So you could like literally just wait until like if we're talking about Christmas, you could just wait until like the new year and give them like random presents in January or something. But the way it's like the disgusting consumerism of the way people treat the holidays.
It's fucking disgusting for real. Like that holiday shit is fucking disgusting. That's and I only know that shit because I never thought it was disgusting until I was working in retail. And I keep seeing the way y'all keep pushing it, bro. They keep going for real. Like I remember when I was working at Journeys, Black Friday, cool. All right, then why we got to be at work at 6 o'clock on Saturday? And then they put to Sunday. And then I was working Forever 21. It's like, who can work on Thanksgiving? Work on Thanksgiving?
Yep. And then it was like, who can work the day before Thanksgiving? It's like, wait, what the fuck is happening?
What is y'all doing for real? And like the thing about it is like Prime Day and shit, they got Prime Days. First I was like, okay, Prime Day, cool. I'm finna buy some shit on Prime Day because it's gonna sell. And then 3 months later, it's Prime Day again. I'm like, how the fuck is Prime Day again?
Yeah. I feel like they be saying whatever. For really, honestly, I feel like Amazon is like,
they be saying whatever, and then y'all niggas
they just be saying whatever,
and y'all niggas not slick. Cause I see what y'all do. Cause y'all niggas gonna put the price up a month before Prime Day, and then bring it back down to what it was before,
right?
And then say it's a sale,
right? And again, if it just says Prime Day, then you feel they know what they're doing. It's like marketing. You like open up the app and it like swipes across Prime Day, and then you're like, oh shit, I'm finna get some sales.
And like I be saying, Bailey, like I always tell Bailey this, that like, I don't mean this as no offense to the listeners or whatever, but a lot of niggas is not smart. You got to realize that you smarter, like, just for the fact that y'all listening to this podcast mean that y'all smarter than
the average
person for real. Like, a lot of niggas is not understanding. That's why I was saying, like, the Don't Buy Shit Day is more of to show the people what power we really got more than to show the billionaires. You know what I'm saying? Because we gonna go right back and buy some shit. Like, I need a toilet. I'm not gonna be sticking my arm in the bowl for the rest of the year. You know what I'm saying? But it's more to show the person that thought that the consumer didn't have no power, what we can do if we all band it together for real.
But like That's what I'm saying. What can we see? Because that would help, you know? We're going to show them what we can do. It's like a blank statement, because like what will we show? Like we don't even see.
You gonna see from the stock numbers and shit. That shit change every day. That's why niggas be there early in the morning to see what happened yesterday. You know what I'm saying? When you in a big corporation and shit, like the small business and shit, power to the small business. And I hope if y'all bought something, y'all went to the Ace Hardware instead of Home Depot, because I almost went over to Ace Hardware to get my toilet flusher. But yeah, like the corporation, they got to report. They gonna report their numbers. They have to for the shareholders and shit.
I just feel like when it's moments like this, they should, since people are like, if you're all gung ho and you like followed suit and did what you were supposed to do, like maybe in these posts to add things to help people not be so consumer driven. That's what I was saying. It just be feeling like, and I guess whatever activism, however you want to take it, but it's just like kind of false flagging activism for Instagram, because like everyone wanted to like, and people are probably going to talk about it. Like I participated just so you could talk about it on the net. How about like the steps to help, you know, not being such a consumerism? So like when you go to Target tomorrow, don't just like freak out like and buy everything. You know what I'm saying? Like things to help not like feed into these corporations every day of your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, be more minimalist and not give them money every day. You know what I'm
saying? Like that's why I be sending Bailey the videos of me cooking and shit. Learn how to cook for real. Like I love home run ends and shit. Now
niggas can't even afford really groceries like that, and that's.
But what I'm saying is like I ain't got to buy the frozen pre-made pieces. I could make my own pieces for real. I sent you the video I made it into.
I feel you.
Like I'm trying to be more on that shit, but with everything for real. Like learn how to do shit. Maybe I don't need to eat chicken teriyaki until I learn how to make chicken teriyaki.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
Like learn to like survive off of ourselves, and even like I said, our luxuries and shit. Like look at me right now. I got on the brand. I was like, I might as well make my own shirt. Like if I'm worried about the quality, like this quality is so good, blah. You nigga, you can make your own shirt
for sure.
Maybe I don't need that quality until I learn what's in it. Why is this? Why is that? You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Stitch count.
Yep.
Fleece weight. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to learn all of that shit for real, because like y'all really getting down. Motherfuckers is really getting down on niggas to a heightened level. With this the highest that niggas ever gotten down on people for real. It's niggas selling shit right now that is bullshit for real. Niggas are selling people bullshit and they buying it for real.
Yeah.
Because you don't know how to make whatever you trying to consume for real.
For sure. But that instant gratification, all of that, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
People
That's
think
bad.
it's easier and quicker it's faster to do this than trying to figure out like on your own type shit.
Like that's bad for real. Like
for sure.
It be the most simplest shit, yo. I be at like IKEA and shit, and I be looking at the products they be selling, niggas. Like I seen these things, they like the whole like grains and like rice and shit, so that you could just pour it in a thing. Like it's like at a top. You take the rice bag, you put it on there, and it's got a top that you can pop off and on. You can screw the thing in there.
Okay.
I said, nigga, just put it in the bottle. Why would you just?
But that's another thing too. Like I've definitely seen a whole thing about how much influencers like have unfortunately had an influence on people and their consumerism. Because talking about putting it in the bottle, bro, like I guess freshness and people have their own standards or whatever, but to buy something that comes in a thing, to buy another thing, to transfer that one thing into another. Like I get whatever, you know, personal preference. Me personally, it comes in a fucking bag. Like put a rubber band around that bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? I would never get a container for my rice because it came in a thing. Or if it came in a box, like just, I don't know.
And then like, another thing about that, what you saying is that like a lot of shit come in like single use plastic and shit. It's already made. It is already gonna pollute the earth no matter what you do. If you got it, you might as well use it before you destroy the earth with it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure. I mean, you don't have to get another thing to put another thing in it. Like, yeah, I don't know.
It's crazy, kid, because everybody worried about aesthetic. They worried about, my grandma won't worry about no aesthetic. For real, put that rice in the pickle jar.
No, dead ass. Yeah, or utilize that shit. Because I definitely came from a household of when you finish the butter thing. Yeah. The country crock. Anything could be in the country country crock butter container that's in the fridge.
For
like
real.
You just use it as Tupperware.
and that's because I was watching this thing. On I'll be watching them Jubilee things. I was watching vegans versus meat eaters and shit.
Oh gosh.
And one thing the niggas that was because they had like a hunter nigga on there. Mm-hmm. They had a girl that used to be vegan for like 10 years and then she switched up.
Oh shit.
They had a girl that eat raw meat and they had a nigga that eat only just meat for real. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And they had like activist vegans and shit. But like the hunter nigga was like, gee, like you gotta understand, like when you do like what I do, I really got a respect for the animal and the animal life for real. Like I'm gonna try to use every single part of this animal got killed for real because I got a respect for his life for real. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying about like when you were saying like reuse the containers and shit. Like this shit is made and it's gonna destroy the earth. So like you might as well try to use it as much as you can before you discard it into the landfill for real. Mm-hmm. As a respect, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And like I know the thing about reusing microplastics and shit, but shit is already in the water.
Right. yeah, exactly. Yeah,
you ain't gonna get around it.
Yeah.
But like that shit actually pissed me off for real watching that shit. Them vegans was pissing me off. And I know you a vegetarian. I ain't saying y'all piss me off.
I want to know what was pissing you off because you said you were going to ask me something. So I'm just like waiting for like the question or the. Well,
all right. So like I told you the one girl that was vegan for a long time. She was like, I had lost my period for real. And she was like, I want to have kids and shit. And like he was just like, I start eating meat, my shit came back. I start feeling better and shit. Cause like I'm not saying vegetarian, but she was like vegan and shit. And she said that shit happened because she was like a dancer. She said she danced and do a lot of athletic shit. And she was like, yeah, I couldn't have kids. And the other girl was like, well, that don't mean that a life of an animal should be taken. You should just not have kids then. I'm like, damn.
That's like, so just know though, like that's a certain kind of malnourishment that she wasn't taken care of. Women who are vegan,
I'm not saying it happened to all women,
but yeah, they don't have like not everyone's gonna experience because people be like, oh shit, well what can you eat type shit, and then it feels like oh shit, like you're gonna lose your period and stuff like that, like because you're not getting enough sustenance and shit like that. That's like a huge misconception because her being as athletic as she was or whatever, she probably wasn't taking care of something else because to lose that means like your hormones are fucked up. And that is not because she, you know what I'm saying, wasn't eating meat. That was something that unfortunately people will use as like a lot of people will say like, I would never raise my kids vegan. And like, they have all of these things and like all of these reasons of why they wouldn't, but like, you know, none of it really holds water because you can still be healthy and grow without all of these things.
I mean, you definitely can for real. I want that the point. I understand what you're saying. I was just saying that the fact that like if that's what's going on for that woman, like she gonna tell her like you just shouldn't have kids then. Like that's crazy for real. They had another lady. They had the other lady that was a vegan on there. She like one of those like extreme motherfuckers. She was like, I'm on house arrest right now. I got my ankle bracelet on right now for breaking in factories and freeing chickens and shit.
Good. I hate that that's a thing, but good.
And then niggas was like, so if it came, she was like, if you had a dog, would you eat the dog? And she was like, look, if we was starving and ain't no food coming this way, I'm gonna have to do what I gotta do. And they were like, I die before I eat an animal.
So would I.
For real?
Well, okay, when you say it like that, because she just referenced like a pet. So that's hard for me to lose when you say like, you know, before I eat an animal, that I'm just thinking of pets now. So when you said like I would die.
Animal. They were saying they had died before they eat any animal. I'm like, fuck that. I'm finna eat this motherfucker.
I mean, it would have to be really, really intense. Like I would probably eat like a fish, but I'm not gonna say that I would like eat some meat. I would try to find some fish or something. And if I die, I die. I don't know. Like I don't like being sick. You know what I'm saying? Like I would have digestive issues. I haven't had meat since I was like 9 years old. So like that's always been a fear too. Like, you know, I'm always afraid that there's something that's going to have meat in it.
You can't go straight to steak. You got to start with fish and shit.
Yeah. Cause I've heard horror stories and stuff and I just don't want to be loud, especially if it's a survival situation. I'm the one with the upset stomach. Like I'm going to be the one who dies.
Yeah. You can't go with that pork for real. That pork got too much grease in it for real. You know what they say about pork, right?
the dirtiest animal.
Oh, no. They
Shout out all the bean pie niggas out there.
They say if you cooking fish, you gotta throw some oil in the pot to fry. If you cooking chicken, you gotta throw some oil on there to fry. Cooking pork.
Oh, it has its own.
You got his own oil. But no, my thing is, my argument is that like, one, like I told you when Romel was on here, like I'm at that point because Romel vegan too. Ain't he vegan? Yeah, I think Romel said he
I
was
can't
vegan.
really remember. Yeah,
He's vegetarian or vegan or something. But like when we was talking to him, the cheesecake nigga, if just for y'all at home to remember, but like when I was talking to him, I was like, gee, I'm trying to get to that point where that hunter nigga was at. Like I'm trying to use all the animal for real. Like I'll be buying a rotisserie chicken, and like if I don't finish eating that bitch, I'm gonna freeze it. I'm gonna break him down, freeze it, and then when I finish the bones, I'm finna boil the bones into a broth. I'm finna use that because like I understand that is a life for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm not vegetarian for the animals.
Mm-hmm.
I understand like the PETAs and like animal activists and freeing the animals that are tested on and stuff. I just got over meat. Like it was just I didn't want to eat it anymore. And like I was like super like trying to be on my athlete shit when I didn't want to. So I was trying to be at top tier and I was like, oh, like McDonald's, fat people. And like I was just thinking about meat like that and like just trying to be at optimum health. I tried to be vegan and I like couldn't, but I really did it just for like feeling and like how it would make me feel, like physical, like my body, the way that it would look. I was just like, oh yeah, if I eat meat, I'm gonna get fat. So like that's always been a thing in my head. So
that's
like,
not a thing.
I mean, I know, but like, what if I had access to cheeseburgers, like so I wouldn't gain hella weight? Because what if they tasted good as fuck?
Well, I mean, they do taste good as fuck, but
and then
like,
I just gain hella weight.
There's different type of beef though. There's lean beef for real. There's lean beef. There's like fatty beef. You know what I'm saying?
What if I get like obsessed with McDonald's and just have a cheeseburger all the time because they're like really good?
You see me, I'm not obsessed with it. You know I love McDonald's, but you ain't never seen me be obsessed with a McDonald's cheeseburger. You ain't never seen me do that shit.
I don't know. I just feel like if I have more options, that it would just affect me.
They is good than a motherfucker though. But it's lean beef, it's fish, it's chicken. It's all different for real. Thanks. But like that's the thing is like the way they was talking was like if this animal if this animal was starving, would this animal eat me? Yes.
Yeah, I mean, but I don't even care like that. I don't know.
I care to an extent because like I said, I do understand it's a life, and the more I get older and shit, and I learn about like big farm factories and shit like that, the more I don't want to support that shit. But unfortunately, that's how when I want a steak, I can go to Jewel and get a steak for real. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
And it's just like treat it with respect. Like I don't throw no meat away for real. If it's meat, I'm a put it in the refrigerator. I'm gonna repurpose it for something else. If I make too much steak, I'm finna cut that bitch up, make steak and eggs burrito tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like I try not to let no meat go to waste for real.
Yeah, I mean you could just go to the the farmers market and things like that.
That shit be costing too much money.
I mean, I know, but you're helping also. Again, that's what I'm saying. Like the business is like figuring it out because groceries are expensive as fuck. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you can't really just put that on there until you go often just to clock how more expensive it is.
Like if I had the option, I would only fuck with local grocers. If I had the money to do it, I would definitely do that. I feel like it's worth it spending the extra money. I just ain't got it for real. Cause you know me, I'm the nigga, I be in the garden for real. I grow my own produce in the summertime and shit like that. Like that's something that's really important to me for real. Because like I said, I understand that that's a life for real. Like them motherfuckers feel pain. Like I don't like seeing, like I remember my first time in California and we drove by the cow thing and it just smelled like shit. I'm like, God damn, you know they rolling around living in that lounge shit for real. They feeding them lounge shit. Like I don't support none of that shit, but it's just it's just like I understand that has to happen in order to feed the amount of people that we have. And like, that's why I don't like when people be wasting shit. Like I hate when I go to a restaurant, motherfuckers be throwing their food away. I hate that shit. They irk me so bad for real.
Hell
like,
yeah.
There's something died. Like a motherfucker was living and died so you could have that food and motherfucker threw it away.
Well, I just be thinking like people don't have food.
Yeah, and on top of that,
motherfuckers be just throwing shit away.
And that too, niggas don't have food. Like
motherfuckers literally cannot eat
in this country. Like motherfucker, when you think about motherfuckers don't have food, you think about motherfucking in Africa, like skinny it's niggas in this country, in this city of Chicago, that do not have food for real, or even access to get the food for real. Like you could be living in the city of Chicago and not have a car and not have fresh produce and meat nowhere near you for real.
Yeah.
That's a real thing, cause I remember when me and Bailey used to work in the hood for real. Mm-hmm. We used to work out west. Like I ain't gonna say well, but we used to work at this spot out west, and we'd be like go to lunch and be like, what the fuck? Can we go to lunch?
Can we get can I get something green?
For real, all we got is a corner store with chips and cheese. That's the only shit.
For real,
it's chips and cheese.
And hood sodas.
Then we had the spot that a hot dog spot. So we got hot dogs and chips and cheese. That's all we got around here. So imagine you live right there and you a little kid and you ain't finna get on the bus or nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, so like I try to appreciate all that food and shit. And like I understand what the radicals think and shit, but like shit, I don't like none of that other shit. I tried eating Impossible Burger. I don't like it. You like it and that's okay, but like I don't like it.
I'm never trying to. I don't care what meat eaters do. It sucks.
No, like you one of the chillest veggies I ever met for real.
But I just like I don't like when people clock my food. So like, and all of the like meat jokes, pause, have already been like said already. So like, I just feel like it doesn't hit the same way. I could go tit for tat if somebody like starts making the fucking vegetarian vegan jokes or whatever, but. I don't care what y'all do. It's just when people look at me all crazy, like, well, what do you eat? Like, as if you're so, like, your mind is this big type shit. Like, you can only think of, like, burgers and, like, bacon. And you're just like, well, if you don't eat that, then, you don't eat Popeyes, then what do you eat? And it's just like, there's hella shit. Like, have you ever gone, like, past, like, further than the meat section to find the produce and shit? Like,
when we talk about healthy diets, there are a lot of different healthy diets for it with a lot of different shit. It's niggas that's paleo.
And they literally put the fucking produce at the beginning of the grocery store, and niggas literally go straight past it, straight to the
steak, man, the deli.
Past all the green things, all the leafy greens to get straight to the high cholesterol.
But like every diet has its pros and cons. It's not just one diet that's just perfect for real, unless Dr. Sebi gave it to you.
Yeah, facts.
Other than that, every diet got pros and cons to it and shit. When it comes to like health and shit, you gotta find what work out for you for real.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, hell yeah. What shit you want to talk about? What you want to talk about before we get up out of here? Bulls?
I guess so, man.
Or we can talk about the substance. Well, the last thing I say about the Bulls, I don't buy shit day. I was already doing that at the Bulls games. I was like, I ain't finna buy shit up in this bitch until I start seeing some changes around this motherfucker. They lucky I bought them tickets in fucking October. Otherwise, I would not have been in that bitch because I don't agree with the choices the front office is making. Y'all need to do something. I ain't spending no more money. I'm mad. Because the things came out and it was like the Bulls, we still in the top 3 like teams with revenue and like attendance of games and shit. We living off Jordan legacy. So that's why they feel like they ain't got to do nothing for real.
That shit is insane. I would be like, I don't even have an appetite.
Me and Bailey saw The Substance. The Oscars are this weekend. I ain't seen none of the other movies, but like that Substance was fire for real. Yeah. I think that should win. I ain't seen a movie that good in a long time for real.
Yeah, it was actually so insane. I was asking everyone if they had seen it yet, because now that I finally saw it, like, and now I only got one person who had said that they didn't really like it, but like, that shit was fucking fire. It was insane.
I wasn't about to pay no money for it. I was finna wait till it got on HBO because A Dilla told us about it.
Yeah, go back to their episode.
A Dilla told us about it. I was like, yeah, I definitely want to see that shit. I came over to get my hair braided. Bailey said I had the cave. I bought it. I had to.
I was
like, shit, what's the password?
Barry had to see the tail end of it and then go back and watch the beginning. I was like, I'm sorry, I can't even turn it off because I got to see what's about to happen. It was that good.
Yeah, it was good as hell. Like it tackled, but like the fucking effects in that shit are amazing for real. Like I would rather something like that. It obviously looked fake because like they didn't use no CGI. This is all makeup.
They did. I mean,
they did, but it wasn't CGI heavy. It was mostly all makeup and shit.
Yeah.
Throwing it back to like the 90s and the 80s and shit, like body horror shit, like it's not supposed to look real. Like it didn't look real.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? But like I feel like that's art for real. Like I feel like you don't have to make something look exactly real in order to make me feel something for real. Like y'all made me feel a way by showing me that shit. It was done really well.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll see if they win one. I do want to say, did you watch White Lotus yet? White Lotus is back,
I've been watching. I watched the first. I ain't watched the second one yet. I watched the first one.
Yeah.
I like that homegirl from Community in it. I was like, she bro it for real. Fuck the black chick. The black woman from Community.
Oh, I mean, she was in, I didn't see Community, but she was in Insecure.
Was she?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I fuck with her.
Yeah, she was like
I don't think that's the same girl. No, I don't think that the chick from... No, it's definitely the girl. It's definitely the woman from Community. The black chick? That is her.
I think you might be getting her confused because she played, remember Issa and, her bestie, and they had their crazy friend Kelly who was always getting like fucked up and shit and acting Kelly? Crazy. Yes.
I thought that was the chick from, hold on, let me see. Damn, I can't see shit. I got one contact in.
Yeah, that's definitely,
I watched it. I'm still trying to get involved, but I feel like White Lotus is always like that. I just have to put it on and just watch it, and by 3 episodes, I'll be in it for real.
Yeah,
I haven't really gotten in it yet.
I just, it sucked. Like, it doesn't suck, but it's like the anticipation. That's why I really don't even be like trying to watch shows, because like trying to wait, and they're such like pleasure delayers, and the buildup is so insane, and the character development is so intense with each episode that it just starts to, I don't know, it starts being anxiety ridden. Like you just be so like ready for something. Like the second episode, I feel like nothing really happened, but it's setting it up for something crazy. But I definitely highly recommend it. If you guys haven't checked out White Lotus, it's usually really good. So
hell yeah. And I've been watching if y'all ain't saw Common Side Effects, is on HBO too. It's on Adult Swim, but it's on HBO Go. It's produced by Mike Judge. It's a cartoon, but they set it up like one of those HBO like crime like shows. You know what I'm saying? Sure. Like fucking True Detective or some shit. Okay. It's about this dude. He like studied mushrooms and shit. And he finds a mushroom that if you eat it cures anything, any ailment you got going on. And Big Pharma found out that he got it, and they trying to kill him for it. So he running, trying to develop trying to grow the mushroom and shit. Like it's really, really good. Nice. Definitely tap in. Like it don't feel like a cartoon. It feel like I said, like True Detective.
Cool. I watch cartoon shit. I don't care.